Hey guys, I get this question quite a bit. It is asking if she has a boyfriend, what you should do, right? If she tells you, hey, I've got a boyfriend when you go to ask her out, how should you approach it? There are some lines of thought that they say, well, some women will say that to any guy. But I think that the reason that women will tell you that is because they don't want you to move forward with asking them out. They don't want you to ask them out. That's usually the case. And think about it, okay? If she has a boyfriend, but she wants to move forward with you, why would she tell you that? She's going to keep a secret. And also, if she has a boyfriend, then obviously she has a boyfriend and she's not available to you. Or maybe she's trying to push guys away. In either case, she's closing doors, right? She's not making it easier for you. So it's like, oh, well, maybe she's just trying to play hard to get. Maybe she just wants to put that up just to see how committed I am towards her. And I say that is, well, for one, it's a lot of game playing on her part, and she's going to push good guys away unnecessarily. And I don't think that's a good, healthy way of going about it. The other one is that I think, guys will project their feelings for the woman and onto her and think that, oh, she's just playing hard to get, or oh, she just has this and this going on, and she really does like me, or I just am not doing things in the right way for her to. That's not the case almost every time. If they like you, they make it easy for you. They open doors, so to speak, for you to just walk through them. They'll make themselves available in your presence. They will touch you. They'll laugh at all your stupid fucking jokes, which is my favorite. And they'll do any number of things, any strange number of things, just to be around you. And some women, if you still push forward and she tells you that she has a boyfriend, even if she doesn't, you're demonstrating that you're willing to get with somebody who would cheat, and that you're trying to get her to cheat. And that doesn't say a lot about your character. At Genuine Attraction, we're trying to find our perfect partner, not just somebody who'll sleep with us. You don't want to date the kind of women that don't match you well. And if you sit there and you say, well, I'm going to just fight through this, I'm going to power through this to try to get to her, I'm going to try to win her over so that she leaves her boyfriend. One, you're climbing an uphill battle, because if she does have a boyfriend, if she likes her boyfriend, you've got that incredibly steep mountain to climb. And the other one is that she's not going to want to just cheat on her boyfriend. Not many women are going to want to do that, and they're not going to do that just out of the principle of the matter. So trying to make that happen doesn't really lend to good karma for you and what you're going towards. So I say, if a woman has a boyfriend, honor that, and just simply say, well, if anything changes, just get a hold of me. And at that point, if you wanted to give her your number, you could, but that's just pointless. She's just going to throw it straight in the trash. But if she knows you, right, if you're in a social situation, she knows who you are because you have mutual friends, just say, well, if anything changes, let me know. Just leave the door open. It's fine. Women will do that. They will test in certain ways to see. Like, if she's not going to put up these barriers, if she suspects, like if she's a good woman and she suspects that you're not a very nice guy, she might put that out there and say, hey, I have a boyfriend. And then you'll walk right into that trap saying, well, I don't care about that. And then she'll say, yep, that's the kind of guy, he just showed his true colors. So again, remember, kindness and being a good man is a virtue. Regardless of what people say, they'll say like, well, nice guys finish last. But in my experience, it's not being a nice guy that makes you finish last. It's when you allow other people to trample all over you in the name of niceness, in the name of turning the other cheek, or you're not really being nice. You have this hidden agenda to where you're just acting a certain way just to get her time and attention. You're not being yourself. I've met countless guys in my life where, and I used to do this too, don't get me wrong. I didn't always have this figured out, and I'm still learning to this day. A lot of great suggestions and comments come from you on these videos, but you all, I know a guy, or maybe you're also that way, where you act different when a woman comes around, especially an attractive woman. It's like the guy becomes, oh, hey, what can I do? Oh, hey, we got to pay attention to her, and we got to be really gentlemanly. We got to do all these things. And it's like she does, and you act like she doesn't know what the fuck's going on. She knows what that is. She knows what that behavior is. She knows what you're doing, just like your friends know what you're doing. And to your friends, you're like, come on, man. we're trying to have a beer here and you're all up this woman's ass trying to be over accommodating and you can't just hang out with us. Trust me, she feels it too. She feels it before you guys or we ever even think that she does. They're a lot more clever than you think, and they follow this emotional intuition. That's why when guys try to get better with women by trying to do tactics, trying to be other than they are, their true unapologetic self, and they're not congruent in the way they act and they behave, that's what turns them off. And that's when you're going to get the question, you're going to get the statement, oh, I have a boyfriend. That's what they do. And it's the easiest answer she can give to reject you without actually rejecting you. It's like, oh, it can't be helped. I have a boyfriend. There's nothing you can do about it. I'm committed. So sorry. But it's and women will wear wedding rings too, wear a ring on their hand just to keep guys from asking her out and acting like weirdos around her, because they may find that guys act more congruent when they know that she's married because she's off limits, so he can now be his true self. He's not trying to get something from her. When he's trying to be nice, trying to get this thing from her, trying to get that approval from her, but that's not nice at all. That's not being a nice guy. So again, being genuinely nice, being genuinely magnanimous, like you magnanimous men are, is a virtue, but being trampled on, being run over, not showing your strength, not standing up for yourself, not holding boundaries, and doing things just to be nice to get something from somebody, which is incredibly manipulative, is not being a nice guy at all. It's being a pushover, it's being a victim. And those are all powerful things that women want in a guy. They want a guy who's strong, who can stand up for himself, who can stand up to her when she gets a little bit crazy, but can do it in a loving way that is supportive of the both of you. Sometimes it's a conscious spanking and it takes a little bit of a like in a verbal spanking in a way. Sometimes that's required. Not all women are like that. Some women they need it, and some women they crave it. But that's not the whole point of this. The whole point of this is if she says she has a boyfriend, honor that and walk away. If she lost a good thing because she lied to you and said that, well, that's her fucking problem. You're just going to go to the one who would not do that. It would be honest with her situation and have the courage to stand up and say, no, I'm just not interested. That's a courageous woman. And there's not a lot of them around, but I know if you're a courageous man, you're strong, they will come into your life, because men like that are also far and few between. All right, guys, that's all I got. Bye.